טוב רבותיי, בוקר טוב, בעזרת השם נמיר את רבי פינטו, נמיר את בבא סאלה, מהקדוש ברוך הוא בעזרת השם give us big bracha this Shabbat. Amen. בעזרת השם הקדוש ברוך הוא open up all the gates of Parasha, Yeshua, Musar, and בעזרת השם have a week sweet like honey to come. Amen. You know רבותיי, this Shabbat, בעזרת השם is going to be a very special Shabbat. It's not just Shabbat, כי מקור הברכה, the time when we receive all the blessing for the entire week, but also this Shabbat is Parashat Zachor. Whereas we know רבותיי what it said in the Torah, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu commanded Bnei Israel to remember for eternity what Amalek did to Bnei Israel b'tzetam me'eretz Mitzrayim. That at the time when Bnei Israel left Egypt, as we all know, the nation of Amalek, which was like a little tribe, came and started war against Bnei Israel, and essentially caused the first war that Bnei Israel had to fight after leaving Egypt. You know, but I had a thought last night. And I was thinking, why is it really that it's so important for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for us to remember every single year we repeat that same portion in the middle of the year? Why is it so important to remember the fact that Amalek, this little tribe, started war against Bnei Israel? Why is it so important where it says that it's a mitzvah of deoraita? Whereas a man, you are obligated to go and to hear the reading of Zachor. And even more so, there's even halachot that says that a Sfaradi cannot listen in Nosach Ashkenaz. He's not Yotzeh. And Ashkenazi cannot, that's already something else, because many Mefarshim say that Ashkenaz is Yotzeh when he hears Sfarad, but Sfarad is not Yotzeh when he hears Ashkenaz, which is something incredible. So in any case, why is it so important that every single person needs to go and read by his Nosach? Why is it so important for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, where it says that until Amalek is not erased from the world, the throne of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not complete? What did they do? There were many nations that started war against Bnei Israel, many nations that killed many of Bnei Israel, but this one HaKadosh Baruch Hu leached on. This one, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took it personally. Why is that? So now what I was trying to think, with the reasoning behind this, and I think I came to something that is very, very interesting. We read Rabotai a few minutes ago in Krat AT RABBI MOSHE. אז נבהלו אלופי אדום, אלה מורד, יחרי זה מורד, נמור גופו ישבי כנען. When Bnei Israel left Egypt, the Torah Kedusha writes, all the kings, all the thrones, all the big nations started to tremble from fear. Where faith couldn't have been stronger for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Where there wasn't a man that stood on the earth that didn't truly believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why? Because at the time of Kriyat Yam Suf, it says that all the water in the world, you had a cup of water in China, the cup of water split in half. Okay? So the entire world essentially saw HaKadosh Baruch Hu's presence. There wasn't a man that didn't believe fully in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Even the kings, which the kings thought that they thought that they were their own gods. Even them, their emunah was clear that HaKadosh Baruch Hu hu Elohim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he is the God. But suddenly, there came a small group, which, like I mentioned, they were not even a nation. Mefarshim explained that they were a tribe. They were a few split up group of people that came together that made a tribe. That's it. That's all they were. They came and they did something which was unrepairable. What did they do? They came even with the thought, knowing that they're going to die, but with one goal in mind. Install and plant a doubt in the eyes of the world. Where at that moment, Rabotai, the entire world, they were sure that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is God. No one will dare to step and fight God. But here they showed everyone, look, even though you all fear that God is God and God will punish those who go against his kids, we're going to prove that someone can get up and can stand and fight against HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Where they planted, Rabotai, something which a person is one of the hardest things to take out. Doubt. We know Rabotai, doubt is something, it could have nothing behind it. It could be an empty idea, it could be an empty thought, but still there's no way to erase it. It's like now you come up to a person and you announce that this person did something terrible. The entire group, the entire kahal can see that it's not true, but the doubt stays forever. Because when a doubt is planted in a person's head, it's finished. You cannot erase it, you cannot take it out. Forever it's going to be in the back of their mind, deep there. Doubt is the strongest thing. And that's what the Amalek did. They put a doubt in the kingdomship of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They put a doubt in the throne of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's why we say that the throne of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not complete until Amalek is wiped out from the earth. They will only be complete when the doubt is taken out of context. And that is Amalek. And that is why, Rabotai, we have to be so careful with this concept of doubt. Sometimes Rabotai Yetzer Hara will put in us a little seed of doubt against our emunah. Well, sometimes Rabotai, he'll catch us in the most strange times. You'll be walking in the street, and suddenly a little thought comes to you. Where Yetzer Hara puts a little doubt of maybe this is not true, maybe this is not real. Those little doubts, Rabotai, are the strongest things to overcome and the most dangerous things that we need to be fearful. But you know, Rabotai, to everything in life, there is a opposition. We say Zeh, Lumat Zeh, Bara Elokim. Everything HaKadosh Baruch Hu created, He created with a positive and the exact same aspect, opposite. Where there must be a balance. For every drop of good, there's a drop of bad. For every good man, there's a bad man. That's how there's a balance in the world. So if doubt is something that is so powerful, it is so strong, what is the opposition in the balance of doubt? So now what I was thinking, like this makes simple. It's an idea. An idea. An idea that a person has is a seed that can grow and can flourish to something much bigger than just a thought. An idea, Rabotai, when an idea comes to a person's head, it could consume his mind and bring him to a place of complete switching his life from one side to the other. But the trick is, Rabotai, and the hard part is to always guide ourselves to a place that our ideas will be positive ideas, and our ideas will be ideas that bring us to good places in our life. And that is where, Rabotai, goes back to something that we've spoken about many times in the past. We need to be positioned in the right place. A lot of the time, Rabotai, we are sitting in the same place, we're not necessarily moving. But where we are positioned in the direction that we are facing makes a big difference. Because that position and that direction will also be the direction that many of the things that will come to our lives will go through. So when we have our mind always thinking about that in a positive way, in a way of doing good, in a way of helping one another, in a way of doing mitzvot, in a way of growing, all the ideas and all the things that will come to us in that place will go in that exact same direction. And that is why, Rabotai, we have to be so careful to always be pointed to the positivity. And if we use Rabotai, our ideas, our bracha, our b'siyata d'shmaya, everything that will come to us will be pure blessing, will be only good. So may HaKadosh Baruch Hu plant in our head only good ideas, take out all the seeds of doubt, and bless us, Be'ezrat Hashem, with all the baruch. Amen.